Okay. Hello. We're here on Q&A number 24, I think. 25, something like that. Oh, dear. Okay, Lisa Vinson. Do the cats, kitties have names? Also, what is your natural hair color? Good questions. Yeah, we named the kitties. One that has growled since it was a baby is called Growler. And then the orange striped one we named her Ginger. Him Ginger. And then the other cat we named Spots. Or Lil. I can't remember which one the kids stuck with.
Well, they're gone now.
Two of them are gone now. So, and my natural hair color is a little bit dark. I think about this color. I think April dyed it just a little bit, but kind of like. Well, you dye your hair too, though. But that's my natural hair color. That's a good question. Also, did Papa O get his new teeth yet?
Yeah, okay, this here is, I'm calling it a retainer, but it's not a retainer, but anyway, it's kind of a fake teeth. It will look like the ones I get.
Yeah.
And they have to wait from 3 to 5 months for the implanted screws to become part of my jaw, where the jaw is growing around them so that it doesn't get knocked out.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to get the permanent ones. Right now, those come out at night. Okay, Alma Flores.
Flores.
Flores. Is that?
Not Flores. Flores.
Flores.
Yeah.
Okay. Mama O, question for you. The names of your sons and daughters, do they have a special meaning for you and Papa O? Okay, we'll start with Johnny.
It's a biblical name, and
well, our first date we went and saw the play with Jean Valjean in it, and Joe's middle name is Valerie.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, let's name Jean Val Orgel. So that's how we got Jean Val Orgel. And then Davy is another David Joseph Orgel. And so Joe wanted his name in there, so we got another biblical name, David, and then got Joseph in there. And then, we got to go with Rochelle. She
sounded French.
We were going to name her Rachel, but my sister had a daughter and named her Rachel like 6 weeks before we had our daughter. And back then you didn't know what you were having. So we said, well, let's say the way the French do, Rochelle. So we still got the Rachel name, but named her Rochelle. And then Julianne, I thought, well, Rochelle got the R-O of my name, Roseanne. And we thought, well, let's name Julie. We were going to say Juliet. And I thought, well, let's get the last of my name, Julianne, instead of Juliet. Okay, and then Jimmy Joe, James Joseph. We got another Joseph in there. Davy actually wanted to name him Jimmy Joe. But that's kind of more of a nickname, so we named him James Joseph Orgel.
Well, Davy, when he was little, we called him Davy Joe. Davy
Joe, yeah, Davy Joe, Jimmy Joe. And then if we would have had another boy, Davy wanted to name him Billy Bob.
Yeah.
And Amanda, it was just a song that was on the radio, Amanda, and we just loved it.
Sing it, Amanda, you light up my love. Okay, sing it so they know it's spelled.
Okay, yeah, Amanda, you light up my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife.
And I love that song.
I always loved that song.
So,
and we thought, well, let's name our daughter. But we didn't know. Back then you didn't know if you were going to have a boy or a girl. We had boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. Just kind of worked out that way. Okay, so we have time for one more?
Let's see.
This is a question for you.
Yeah, let's do this one next time.
Okay, the Cass. I have a question for Papa O. Talk some more about goal setting. Specifically about making goals, sticking to them, and ultimately achieving them. I like to set goals too, but I find it hard to stick to them and complete them. Thanks.
Thank you. I will take over.
Okay. Do you have to hold the paper?
Oh, no, it's more security holding the
Okay.
paper. Okay, one thing for me, I write down my goals, and I break down the goals into little teeny goals, which can be weekly or even daily. Like if it's exercising, I'm going to do 5 of these, 4 of those. And I write it on a paper and type it up. And I've done it quite a few times where I'll put a check mark. And if I don't do it, I start dreading oh, I won't be able to put a check mark there.
That's one thing I had a hard time doing. I don't write things down, and Papa would always say, write it down, write it down.
No, if you see that staring at you written down,
yeah.
You'll start doing. And also, if you made your goal too hard to achieve, you have two choices. You can just redo the goal to something that you can achieve, or it's not going to take you 40 years to achieve, or never. Or just have a plan B in case your plan A doesn't work. And that worked out with me. I wanted to be a nuclear engineer.
Whoa.
In high school, and I changed that one just because I hated physics. But I ended up becoming a programmer, and so I had to readjust my goals. Also, do things that put you towards your goal. Be around people that do it. You're reading.
Yeah, like if you want to lose weight, hang around skinny people. If you want to get educations, hang around people that have an education.
But you write down the steps you want to take in your own timetable, and it doesn't matter if you fail at your timetable. But you have to make it realistic, and you have to make adjustments to your timetable. But you will have something to get up in the morning for if you think about your little things you want to accomplish just for that day. And make them small. If you make them too big, you'll get tired of them.
And I like how you said, don't be afraid to readjust your goals. That's okay. Reevaluate, or what did you say? Readjust?
Yeah, adjust your goals.
Adjust your goals to fit your circumstance.
Well, no, to fit, because you may just find out that your goal, you liked it a lot, but you're not in love with it and you're starting to hate it. Just adjust it a little bit.
Yeah.
Make it.
Like, how long did it take you to get your master's degree? 10 years?
A long time. I just worked a little bit.
Yeah.
It took quite a few years to get my master's degree in French. I just do it now and then, but I enjoyed it a lot. But I took my time, and remember, if it's educational, you can educate yourself in an amazing amount. I taught myself Latin. I had the Latin book in the bathroom, and so I just do about 20 minutes of study on it. That's the only place I've studied it.
And Papa O is a self-motivator. I'm not a self-motivator. So I have to work harder at it. Kind of have to keep pushing myself. But for some reason, Joe, Papa O, he just does it. He can sit and study a language, and I kind of lose interest.
No, but it gives you something to get up for in the morning if you have a goal. Otherwise, you sleep in, and you go to the fridge, and then you see what's on TV. And
yeah, you got to have goals. A lot of people, when they retire, they think their goal is to sit and watch TV all day. But
Roseanne and I do not watch TV. We watch the news, and
don't allow TV to steal your time. Allow TV to entertain you, to be your entertainment, but don't allow it to steal your time. Use your time wisely to educate yourself. You don't have to go to college to educate. You can read stuff on your own. Joe, Papa O, he self-taught himself all of his languages.
Well,
except
I was
French.
in the country a little bit.
Yeah, he'd live in the country. And study the grammar on his own, and I didn't know anything about goals till I got married, and then Joe, he would tell me, he'd say, well, no,
I asked you what your goals were. And
I know, I said, goals? Get married and have kids. He goes, well, what else? I haven't thought that far ahead. I don't know. He goes,
and
well,
it's never too old to have a goal, okay?
Yeah,
Never say, well, I'm kind of old for a goal now, it's all over with.
Yeah, it's never over. Women, you'll see people go to college at 90, or start skiing at 80, or learn how to play the guitar or the harp.
And no matter how old you are, you have to have some goals that have to do with how much you move during the daytime.
Yeah. How much you move?
Yes. Because
like
otherwise, if you get old, you become a chair switcher.
Don't be a chair switcher.
Means
or chair warmer.
You move from one chair to another chair, and that's all the exercise you get.
Keep active. Always have something that you're working towards. No matter how old you are. And I didn't know anything about that. Goals were a whole new concept for me when we got married. And Joe's always telling me, well, what are you working towards now? What's your goal now? And I go, oh yeah, I need to set something. He says, you just can't expect things to go the way you want unless you set a goal.
You keep doing things.
Keep doing things that are working towards
that. That you've always done, then you'll keep getting things that you always...
If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got.
We'll close on that one.
No, I have, I have a quote here. It kind of goes in with that. It says, endure to the end, bitterly, happily, or grumpily, but endure.
Huh, that's good.
So just do it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in a good mood to do your goals or to live your life. Live your life. But endure to the end. Just never give up.
Okay, I have one final one.
Oh, one more.
And it's probably written down somewhere, but if you're in a bad mood, smile, and pretty soon you'll feel like smiling.
Yeah.
And people might say to you, what are you so happy about? Why are you smiling?
Yeah. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you
there
get
you go.
Yeah. And like, I smile all the time and people say, oh, your life must just really be going good. Say, no, everybody has trials. Just because I smile doesn't mean I don't have a trial. So
I have the opposite. They look at me and they say, what's the matter? And
so I just remember
and I say, nothing was the matter until you asked me that.
So I'm working on my goals, and Papa O is working on his smile. How's that? All right, that was a lot of fun. Thank you. And if you like this, comment below and like, thumbs up, and subscribe. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers. About 200 more.
I'm almost at 200.
We're slowly working.
I'm almost at 200.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you, and good night, everybody. Oh, we got to give our little kiss.